Welcome back to today's More Report on Tuesday the 23rd of February with me, Rich Perry, market analyst at Hantech Markets. Let's look at cable now, and we've had this huge breakdown yesterday. Big downside move on the back of Boris Johnson coming out and suggesting that he was going to be voting for the UK to leave the EU in the referendum in June, and that had given significant downside momentum to cable, selling pressure on sterling, and certainly the big pressure on that low, that 40.79 low, which had been in place from January, got broken yesterday intraday 40.56 before an intraday move higher. Interesting that 40.79 low has basically again become a sort of a basis of support today. With an initial dip lower, still sort of 30 odd pips down on the day, but initially had another re-go at that 40.80 level, and that support held on, interestingly enough. But you'd look at these momentum indicators, you think, wow, there is further downside potential in this move. You've got the RSI 35. We got to 15 in January, so there is much more downside potential in that move. MACD lines having crossed bearishly. Also the stochastics kissing, sort of moving lower as well. That is bearish. So it looks like we're going to get added pressure on this 40.80 level. And I think you're now looking out for a close below 40.80. If that were to be seen, I think that certainly reopens what is 40 big figure. And ultimately I've got to go back 10 years on the chart to where we were in 2009. And that is 36.50. And the key low of around 35 figure. So big lows can still happen on this chart. Still further downside, and interestingly enough, at the moment we are holding on to the key supports area, or certainly seemingly so. But it'll be interesting to see if this continues today. You've got an initial reaction high of yesterday of 41.65 area being the resistance, and 42.35 as well, which was that old sort of support low, comes in as your basis of resistance now. So rallies I think are a chance to sell. All the momentum indicators are clearly negative. There may well be a bit of a sort of an unwinding period as sort of cable sort of settles after obviously yesterday's huge downside move, but certainly at the moment the bearish outlook is intact and it looks as though you're going to get further weakness. So I wish you good luck in your trading on cable today, and I will speak to you later. Thank you.